Hi Keysor families. I thought I'd give you a little walking tour of our Keysor, the new part of Keysor that's being constructed right now. I'm going to start today just with the main floor. There's 3 floors in the new wing, but this is the main floor, the one right in the middle. For a little perspective, looking out this window, this is the front of the building. There's Guyer Road out there through this plastic window that we have temporarily in right now. And this is what used to be the other side of or the outside of our building on this end of the building. That right there is the girls' restroom that is right by the office. Walking down the hallway, you can see that there's brick walls and classrooms on the right side. This actually over here is, you can see into the main office. So that'll again give you a little perspective of where we are. This will be drywall on the left side of our hall here. Right here we have the elevator shaft. This is where our new, much nicer elevator is going to be. I'll walk into one of the classrooms. This is actually, we have 2 of them that are just like this, one here and one directly above it. That will be really nice size, and you can tell that the classroom windows are going to be great size as well. There's lots of work going on in these classrooms. Walking further down the hall, there's actually 5 classrooms on each one of these floors. You might think this is kind of interesting. This right here is where the wing for our hallway wing used to be last year. So right on the other side of this wall right here is our library hall and our circulation desk for our library right now. This used to be the first grade classrooms wing shooting out this direction. Over here, you see, we have, these are actually 2 classrooms. They're putting they've got the frame in for the walls for the drywall in between. Again, very nice size classrooms with very nice size windows. This is actually quite a bit messier than it usually is. I think with some of the rain that we've had the last couple of days and wind, they're going to have some cleaning up to do tomorrow, I believe. This right here was where the end of the building used to be. So the corner of the building on this end used to be right there. So all of this is brand new construction right here. Again, this is the other side of that classroom. We were just right over there looking in. They're getting lots and lots of infrastructure work done, obviously lots of pipe, ventilation, the sprinkler system. Everything's really going very well. Down here, this is actually going to be an electrical closet. 2 more classrooms over here. I'll show you briefly. There's a lot of mess in here right now, but of course it'll look very different. Actually, it'll look very different very soon, I would imagine. Over here we have the first of 4 new sets of bathrooms that we're going to have. Girls and boys rooms right next to each other with drinking fountains in between. See if I can slide in here just briefly. I don't know how much light we'll have in here, but I believe this is a boys' restroom on this side, and then the girls is right on the other side. They're really coming along nicely. I'm guessing this will be probably the drinking fountain set up right there. And we'll go into what I believe is the girls' room right here. Yeah, it's kind of dark. Not much light in here today. I'll just show you again for perspective, walking down here. This is the back of the building here, and I'll kind of try to move this plastic so you can see what the view is. This is kind of the back tower, or the new back tower we're going to have. So you can tell where we're at. This is in the rear of the building, overlooking what will be our parking lot and playground area. I'm going to turn around and walk. You can tell here the steps. This will be going downstairs to the 1st floor and obviously upstairs to the 3rd floor. I'm going to go right back here though and take you down the hallway just so you can kind of see what's going on with our gym, and we have another set of bathrooms on this floor. It's going to be really, really nice to have all these restrooms with the boys and girls rooms in proximity to each other. That's another electrical closet. I believe that one next to it actually was a custodial or a housekeeping closet. This is also a housekeeping closet. This is a completely new room that was constructed actually just in the last couple of weeks. If you can see those windows through that doorway, that is actually the other side of what is currently our library and was a second grade classroom last year. You may recognize this door. That's the old PE door. So our Keysor kids used to come out that door and then go down the steps to enter the playground. Over here, well, they've got that window covered, I think, because they're actually trying to dry out our gymnasium. I'll show you that in another video. But beyond that, the neat thing about this hallway on our second floor is you'll actually next year be able to look through a window here and a window down the other end of the hall into our gymnasium, which will be very, very nice. This right here, that's actually the PE office, the other side of it. This is all going to be, actually this air conditioning unit's going to be removed very soon. This wall right here is the other side of the gym. That wall is actually coming down over spring break, so they can build a temporary wall, and then they can, on this side of the temporary wall, go ahead and build our new wall to this hallway. See if I can navigate through here again. We had quite a bit of wind the last couple of days, so this is probably part of their mess. Here's that other window we'll be able to look down onto the gym. They're drying out our gymnasium right now because they want to pour our concrete floor in a couple of weeks. And there's quite a bit of rain obviously in there. This right here will be a hallway entrance into the what was the old part of Keysor, what is now there. On the other side of that wall is actually the boys' restroom that is next to the gymnasium. They're going to bust through here, and actually we will be closing that bathroom off pretty much from spring break on this year, because they're going ahead and start working right through here on that. And then here we have another set of restrooms. They're not quite as far along on these restrooms as they were on the other end, but you can definitely see where the restrooms are going to be. And then over here, this is the remaining brickwork that we have on the exterior of the building. This right here is where they are finishing that off. Be a beautiful window looking out onto the playground here, and then just below will be where our Keysor kids will exit to go out to recess more often than not. That's it. We'll show you later this week, we'll show you some videos from the first floor and the third floor as well. Hope this is giving you a little bit of insight into the great work that's going on inside the new part of our building.